think when you go, instead of trying to kick the extra point, and the celebrations are on in Calgary.
When the ESPN thing came out, a number of people commented on it, but one of the best comments, my daughter called, just out of the blue, it was that night, I guess, or whatever. And she said, Dad, you know what? I just wanted to call you. I feel really proud. And her comment was, she said, when you look back on all the years, there's been a lot of really great things, going to Vanier Cup, winning Vanier Cup, undefeated seasons, #1 rankings, players getting drafted in the NFL and all that. She said, but this one was just different. It actually put you guys in the exact same narrative as, the Clemsons and the Alabamas and the US, the Georgias. You guys were part of that conversation.
Bisons trying to bring some pressure, but DeFonte gets this kick away as Shea Weeks stands back at his 14-yard line. He'll head right and see if his kick cover team can throw some blocks. Here he goes! Shea Weeks on the move and is all alone. Quick survey of the field. No flags. A big special teams play for the Bisons.
That punt return, 90-something yards, that probably was, the single biggest spark. The timing of it, the explosiveness of it, it almost created shock value.
They're cheering in St. Adolphe, Manitoba. How about this the other way as Jalen Philpott takes this kickoff and puts it right back into the Manitoba end zone. Back-to-back kick returns, one on a punt, one on a kickoff for touchdowns. And just like that, the Dinos retake the momentum away from the Bisons. On the heels of that kickoff return, this is it now. One would have to think a methodical drive might take some time off the clock, but you're down by 14.
You come out of the 5, coming out of the 5 is never a great feeling. It's always kind of like, okay, well, a lot of times when you get the drive at the 5, you're kind of like, okay, let's get it out to the 50, let's flip the field, let's make sure we do that first. But on that was not the focus on that specific drive. It's like, okay, we need to go down and score, and we need to make plays and make our second down conversions. I remember just the whole team stepping up, making big plays. Like I think the first couple plays, like the first catch was AK, second catch was Macho on second down. Then we hit Colby. So like it was a team coming together down the stretch there.
Bit of a penalty-aided drive, but penalties that they drew to their credit as Catelier rolls out to his right, throws, touchdown! Machu Bakru with the grab as the Bisons find the end zone.
That drive is where I feel like our offense felt unstoppable. Like we had that feeling like there's no way they're going to stop us. We just drove from the 5 all the way to the touchdown. Like we're going to get the ball, we're going to go score. Like it didn't really matter what they were going to do against us. So I felt like just blocking on the field, our offense had that confidence on that drive. And then they went offside on that play to Macho, so I just tossed it up to my guy. He went and made a play, so that was a big play for that drive. And then, AK crossing the field, touchdown, and he had a couple other big plays throughout the game.
Touchdown, Manitoba Bisons!
AK Gassama, third straight game with a touchdown. His first career U Sports touchdown came against the same Calgary Dinos at IG Field in Winnipeg.
From the 10, Sinagra pulls it down between the guard and the tackle, and is he in? Touchdown! 62 and 2 touchdowns on the day for Des Catelier. First and 10. And Bakru couldn't hang on to the football, and the Dinos come away with it.
We just lost the game. That's kind of the first thought that came to my mind. And I know that's the first thought that came to Macho's mind too, is he was visibly upset on the sidelines. And then I think our coaching staff did a very, very good job at regrouping us. And I just remember Coach Wallbauer coming and saying, like, hey man, like, you won't remember that when you get the ball back. Like, just keep up. We got 2 timeouts, we can do this. 2 timeouts, we can do this. So I think then I could just relay that message and start rallying the troops a little bit. Like, hey, let's cheer on our defense. We get the ball back, let's go score. Like it's not over. So I think our coaching staff did a very good job regrouping our offense in that time where we could have really fallen apart. And I know Macho took it took it hard at first, but I think in the heat of the game he got over it, which was big. So he went out on the field and forgot about that play for the next drive. We needed him on that next drive. So I mean, I think that was a big maturity moment for our team. Is to never give up, and that's kind of been something that, as a Bison, I think I'm most proud of.
Kyle Madsen is now on the short side of the field, 4 receivers to the wide side of the field. Gatelier is going to put it up for one of the 4, and it is not. Wade is caught. Touchdown, Bisons. The tip drill, and Tristan Dice takes it into the end zone.
I was astounded that it worked for the second time, because like we all made the joke that we used up our one Hail Mary in practice. I was astounded that it actually worked, because those are once in a lifetime plays.
The Calgary Dinos had a 33-16 lead to start this fourth quarter. The throw, up, picked off! And that's the gamble you take when you go, instead of trying to kick the extra point, and the celebrations are on in Calgary.
I like the call. I like it. Like, we get the ball, we get to control it, we get a chance to win it. Right there, their offense doesn't touch the field again. We don't got to play no more football. Like, we got a chance to win the game right there. So I like the call. This team, in my whole career here, whether we've had good teams or bad teams, or haven't been able to be in games, there's no give up on this team until the zeros hit.